Good day, my name is Jennifer, and today I'm going to just show you how to do the credit notes on the Veculum system. Right, let's move over to our Veculum system over here. There's two ways how you can create credit notes on your system. The first way is to just simply reverse invoices, either a job invoice or an excess invoice, from your invoices window, which will then create the credit notes for you in the background. The second way is to actually make use of your credit notes icon over here, in which case you will then be creating a miscellaneous credit note. So let's start off by going through the first process, which is the invoices reversal. Okay, I want to do that quickly so I can just show you what your normal invoice window would look like. So on this invoices window over here, you'll see that we have our job invoices indicated with a little blue car, and then we also have our excess invoices over here with a little green piece of paper and your excess in yellow orange color there. Alright, so please note that you must always, if you choose to do the reversal, you must always reverse the job invoice first before you can reverse the excess invoice. Alright, so let's start by doing that. Let's select our job invoice, as you will see here right at the top. That's the one we're going to make use of. Now this is pertaining to job number 60 as well as the excess invoice over here. So you can see that that's regarding the same job. So let's go over to the job invoice here at the top. Now you'll see the reverse button over here to the right hand side. You simply click on the reverse button. That will then open up this window for you, the reverse a job card invoice. So right at the top you will see the date on which the credit note will be created on the Veculum system. You can either put a different date in there, or you can just accept the date, which will always default to your current date at the moment. Alright, so you'll see that there's no information that you need to change or alter. This is all brought forward from your invoice and then will then be credited as such. So you see the Create Credit Note button at the bottom here. Now once you click on that, Veculum will just bring up a warning for you to say that you won't be able to do any changes or anything after you create your credit note, which is in this case what you want. So you would then say yes. Now if we select our reversal, this is your reverse icon over here. So once you've reversed an invoice, this is how it will be displayed. So you will have your little arrow here and then also the red pinkish color, and this will then indicate to you that you have reversed that invoice. Alright, so let's just go and do the excess invoice as well, which works in exactly the same way. So you go and select your excess invoice here, simply click on the reverse button. Now this window looks a little bit different as it doesn't have all the detail from the job. It's mostly pertaining to your excess invoice that you've created. So again, just note the credit note date at the top here, which is a possibility for you to change. All the rest of the information is already put on here for you according to what was on your invoice. You can then simply click on the Create Credit Note button. The exact same warning will appear just to tell you that you won't be able to create any changes or make any changes. You can say yes in this case, which will then also reverse your excess invoice. Alright, so both of these two invoices that were reversed now have credit notes, which I will show you as soon as we move over to the credit notes window. Okay, so I'm just going to close this window for us, and that is simply how you will reverse your invoices, and then Veculum will create the credit notes on your behalf. Right, so now if we navigate over to your credit notes icon over here, you will now see the credit notes window opens up for you. I just want to adjust this window for us a little bit. Okay, so right at the top you will see that your credit note regarding your excesses is a little green dollar sign. The credit notes that are for your job invoices will be with a little blue car, and this is also just so you can get used to the show icons throughout the system. Alright, so the first one is your excess credit note we did, which will then be for job number 60, as you can see. And there's the job credit note we created, also for job number 60. so they will be listed over there. Alright, so let's move over to creating our miscellaneous credit note. Now if you click on the insert button over here, you will see that Veculum opens up the create a miscellaneous credit note window for you. As you can see, there will be some blue or gray fields. You also have your pink fields, which you have to edit. Those are your required fields, and then also your white fields. So let's start by just giving you a little bit of a reason why you might want to create a miscellaneous credit note. So let's say you have a job of about 10,000 or 15,000, and you just want to create a credit note not on the job itself, but maybe create a credit note for this customer of not charging him for something or whatever the case may be. And it's just for a part of the job that you wish to create the credit note for and not the entire job. So what you would then do is simply go to the account number field over here, which you can see is required. We'll start off by clicking on the search button or your magnifying glass button. This will then bring up your debtors window for you. So let's go and select any customer or debtor there. We're going to click on select. Right, your credit note date is also on the right hand side here. I'm not going to change that. Alright, your reason for this would be, let's just say, whatever your reason is, we're just going to enter something short just for us to show you what that would look like. Alright, now we can make use of the arrow button here on the right hand side to copy this reason over to your print notes if you want to show that on your credit note. If not, you can just leave it as is. Alright, so the next thing you need to do is simply insert your line for your credit note. So let's go and insert that. You will then have to go and edit all of the columns over here. So let's put your description in. Let's just say discount on parts. We're going to keep the quantity as 1. Let's say the item price there is 1,200 Rand that you are allowing the credit for. And then very, very important is to choose your GL account. Alright, so you'll see the little dots here on the right hand side. You can choose your GL account by simply clicking on those dots, which will then open up the general ledger account codes for you. Alright, so I'm going to go to, let's go to sales other. This is just to show you how this works. Let's just select that account. Okay, and then once you've chosen your GL account, you can simply click on the tab button on your keyboard, and this will then would have then added the line for you and takes you to the bottom of this window. Alright, so you can see the subtotal here was 12. It adds the VAT amount for you, and there you have your credit total. So once you're happy with all the information, you can simply click on the OK button. And if you scroll up, you will see the little hand there. And this hand is also associated with your miscellaneous credit notes. So you'll see the credit note we've just created. And there's our total. Alright, so there are the 2 ways in which you can create credit notes on your system. I hope you'll join me again soon to discuss some of our other how-to features. You can also go and view it on our docs page, which is docs.veculum.com. Thank you. Bye.